Hey there, welcome to Healthy TV, episode number 48. I'm your host, Dr. John McPhee, and on today's show, we're continuing our series on how to squat. And today we're focusing in on the problems that a lot of people have with sitting. So if you do a lot of sitting, you're gonna really wanna tune into the two exercises I'm gonna share with you in this video. Last week's show, I started out by talking about the most common problem that people have, whether they're falling backward when they squat or they fall forward. So when you're squatting, you feel like, oh, I'm gonna fall backward, or to compensate, your chest falls forward. One of the reasons why that happens is some stuff around the ankle. So I gave you one simple test to do last week, and if you haven't done that, go back, and actually helps to identify, is the problem coming from your ankle? Today, I want to talk about one of the biggest issues in our society is just the amount of time that people spend sitting. I believe in Canada, the average time spent sitting for adults is 13 hours. That's a lot of time. And look what happens when you're sitting. This distance is much shorter. So what happens, do you think, to those muscles and tissues that go between the hips and the spine, right? They shorten, right? Because you're spending so much time in that position. So that when you go to squat, they literally pull you down toward the feet, or toward the legs. And the other thing is, when you're sitting, the muscles along the back get deactivated. So they don't get as much work. And so they get weak, and so we don't even have the strength to be able to hold our spine up when we're squatting. So today, we're gonna go through two simple exercises that will help to lengthen and strengthen. The first exercise is probably going to look familiar. I've shared it in a bunch of different videos. It's just such an important stretch. I think everybody would benefit from doing this every day, whether you're trying to squat or not. It transfers really well to getting better at your squat. So we're going to focus on stretching first. I'm going to get you to bring one foot forward so that you get 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees at the hip. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to squeeze the glutes here and squeeze your abs. So it's going to really hold everything in a neutral position. And then I want you to lean forward without arching your back. Okay, so notice my back isn't arching. I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm keeping everything nice and tight. And we're gonna get into that position and we're just gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Once that 30 seconds elapses, then you're gonna go into some contract relax. You're actually gonna hold this total for 2 minutes. So it's a long time, okay? So the easiest thing, just hold it for 2 minutes. If you want a little bit more advanced, what you can do is start to dig your knee in. So I'm trying to drive my knee into the floor. I'm trying to bring it this way, okay? But I'm not going to allow that to happen. Okay, so I'm going to contract, squeeze everything hard as I can, and then when I relax, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Okay, do that cycles, 5 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 2 minutes. Once you've gone through that stretch of what's called the hip flexors, then I'm going to get you to go lie on your back, and we're going to work on strengthening the muscles in the back. So we're going to lie first with your heels pretty close to your bum. You may have done this in like yoga or something called bridging. And we're going to contract the abs, and then we're going to use our glutes to drive the legs up, okay, so that you're nice and flat through here. And then you're just going to hold that. You're going to actually try and hold it for a full 30 seconds. Squeezing the glutes as hard as you can, trying to drive your hips up toward the ceiling, okay? Just hold for 30 seconds, come back down, and then I'm gonna get you to repeat the stretch again. So you're gonna do that cycle 2 to 3 times in a row. Then retest your squat and see how it feels. Okay, there you have it. So 2 additional exercises that you can do every day. You can do these a couple of times a day. Cycle through, I would say 3 times through that. So you're gonna hold the stretch for 2 minutes each side, lie down, do the 30-second bridge hold, go back, do the stretch again, and then do the bridge hold. And then retest the squat and see if it feels any better. I bet that you'll feel like you can get a little bit deeper while keeping your chest up. All right, so give it a try, give it a comment below. I'd love to hear how things are going. And check back next Thursday and I'll have another set of exercises moving up the chain. We're gonna get into the spine itself. Have a good weekend.